I can't believe we're already in February. Time just seems to fly. I don't know about you, but last year just seemed to go so quickly, and I felt like I didn't do enough in terms of creating books. So shall we make 2025 a really productive and successful year? We're still at the beginning of the year, so we can make it happen. Let's sell more books than ever. And if that is something you would like, then stick around, because today we're talking about the power of book diversification and why you shouldn't rely on just one or two types of books to bring in sales. Hello home bosses, my name is Nuria from thehomeboss.com. Welcome to my channel, which is all about helping you to make an income online from self-publishing. So I'm thinking more books means more streams of income, means more success. And because sometimes we just need a little bit of motivation, I think we should have another challenge to get things moving. And I'll talk more about this a bit later. First, let's talk about why diversifying your bookshelf is the smartest move you can make this year. So there is a problem when people rely on just one type of book or on just a few types of books. Many self-publishers make the mistake of focusing on just one type of book, whether it's low-content books, journals, or even just children's books. And if you're building a brand, that's not a bad idea. But here is the thing. Trends can shift, niches get crowded, and competition increases. And if your sales depend on only one kind of book or maybe just a few types of books, what happens if the category your books are in stops performing? That's why successful publishers are always expanding and testing out new book types. And let's be clear, I'm not saying that quantity is important. Quantity is important in part because the more books you have, of course, the more choices your customers have. But it doesn't mean that quality should suffer. So whatever you do, make more books, definitely, but make them really good quality. I just wanted to make that clear. So don't go and make hundreds of notebooks or hundreds of journals, but make quality notebooks and quality journals and just expand the type of books that you're creating. So for example, I have very diverse books on Amazon KDP, from notebooks to journals to activity books and children's books. And I'm always looking for new books to create. And last year, I didn't create as many books as I wanted to create because I moved house, but I still managed to publish my non-fiction book, which is the Home Boss Toolkit. And that book is about branding for self-publishers. And then I also created the Positivity Switch, which is for a wider audience. And that's about creating a more positive mindset. So those are two non-fiction books, and maybe one day I'll even create a fiction book, who knows. So I'm always looking for new books to make, and I try to make them as varied as possible. So here's the solution. These are different book types that you should consider. And the good news is there are just so many types of books you can create and sell on Amazon KDP. And here are just a few to add to your 2025 strategy. Number one is puzzle books, super popular, especially in niche markets like kids, seniors, or hobbyists. And I've got something exciting coming up to help with this in my next video. So puzzle books are really great books to create because they're always in demand. People are always looking for puzzle books. Once they finish one puzzle book, they buy the next puzzle book. So there's always a demand for them. And the other thing that is fantastic about creating puzzle books is that you can create a brand around puzzle books. And when I say create a brand, I mean to create consistent book covers where people can recognize that they are your brand. using the same pen name for them, and also creating an email list so that you can build your own list of followers and you can send them an email every time you publish a new book. And if you would like me to make a video about how to create your email list, let me know in the comments. I think that would be quite a useful video for you to see, so let me know if you're interested. And here is book idea number 2, coupon books. So think Valentine's Day, birthdays, and special occasions. People love gifting these. So these are books where people can cut out coupons for their birthdays or for any occasion, really. And these type of books sell really well during Q4 as well as during the year. So creating coupon books would be something new for you if you haven't already created them. And it's another type of book that you can create, and you can niche down to make different coupon books in different niches. It's another idea for you, and I've got another video coming out about coupon books very soon. And number 3 is children's books. Now, children's books, you probably know I've got a very soft spot for them. I do create children's books, and I've won awards for my children's books, and I've got a children's book course, and some of my students have also won awards. I'm really proud of them, and they are great books to create if you've got a story to tell or you want to create books that teach children something. This is a really great book type that you can make. And a lot of people have got a story, a children's book that they want to create, and they just don't know how to do it. And if that is something that you would like to know, check out my course, but I will make a separate video about that as well. The good thing about children's books is also that you can create a brand for them. So if you use a consistent pen name, and you can even create a series of books if you're using the same character in them. So children's books are books that you can really build on. You can create your brand, you can create your series, and one book leads to another, and that is what readers really like. They like to read about a character or about a story and then read another one. And the market is huge, so there is a lot of scope for creating children's books. Number 4 is activity books and workbooks, and this is another really great book type to create because there is really high engagement. They're great for teachers, for parents, and for lifelong learners. And think about all the niches that you can cover. Activity books can cover so many different activities. They can cover so many different age ranges. And then workbooks can also cover all the different educational sectors, and you can really niche down with them. And the same as with the other types of books that I've been talking about, you can create a brand for these type of books. And this is something that I have created a lot of books in. They're fun to create and they're educational. So the scope is immense, and the market for activity books and workbooks is enormous as well. And number 5 is guided journals and planners. Now, a lot of people make these and they sell all year round if positioned well in the right niches, but this is the important thing. You really have to niche down for these. There are many people making a planner, which is a general planner, and they're not going to sell very easily because you really need to find your niche. If you create a planner for beekeepers or maybe a planner for somebody's yoga sessions, you've got a much better chance of selling them than if you just create a general planner that really doesn't appeal to that many people. So you do need to pick your niches for this, but if you do it right, this can be a really good book type to create. And there are just hundreds and thousands of niches for them, so you can never run out of ideas for these. each of the books that I've told you has its own audience, and by diversifying, you're setting yourself up for long-term success rather than chasing short-term wins. And of course, you can create other types of books, not just the 5 that I mentioned. There are just so many types of books you can create. I just thought I'd give you a little taste of the type of books that you can create, that you can expand in. And here is a challenge for you. I'd like us all to commit to creating at least 3 new types of books in 2025, and not just sticking to what's comfortable. Let's step outside our box and explore a little bit. So if you accept the challenge, write "challenge accepted" in the comments. Let's hold each other accountable and make this year our most productive one yet. Because I feel that I kind of let myself down last year. I didn't make the types of books that I really wanted to create. I didn't make enough books. And this year is going to be the year that I change that. And I wonder if you all want to join me in that. So in my upcoming videos, I'll be showing you some powerful tools and courses that will make book creation easier, faster, and more fun. And whether you want to create puzzle books, coupon books, or children's books, I've got some amazing resources lined up that you don't want to miss. So make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. So before I go, let me know in the comments, which new type of book are you most excited to try in 2025? And do you want me to create a video showing you how to build an email list for your books? And don't forget to type "challenge accepted" if you're ready to take action, and I'll keep you updated in following videos. So if you found this helpful, hit the like button. It really helps the channel to grow, and I'll see you in the next video where we dive into some cool book creation tools. Let's make 2025 the year of more books, more income, and more success. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.